Hi. My name is Brian Osborne. My friends call me Oz or MC Oz when I rap, and I play the microphone in a band called Love You Long Time.
My name is Liam Mountain O'Neill. I'm from Idaho Falls, Idaho, USA. I was born in 1988, August 16th to be exact. And I play drums for Love You Long Time.
What's up, y'alls? I'm Chains, AKA Shane, AKA Mr. Moose.
I am Mrs. Moose, first and foremost, and Sally Cat second, and Sally Harris last.
And the bomb.awesome / Mariah Carey.
We started playing music about 5 years ago. I did. The band's been touring and pushing it hard for about 3 years. We started because we just wanted to play some shows at our friends' house parties. We didn't really know what to do. We just had some instruments and we're having fun with it. And it was a lot of fun. Our friends were encouraging, so we just kept going.
Well, Oz was doing it for a little while here in Rexburg with a couple guys. One of them made the wrong decision of getting engaged. JK, just kidding. And anyway, he had some life decisions to make, decided to leave the band. We were married at the time, both pretty musical, so he asked us to join. That was 3 years ago in October.
Musical influences have been 80s pop music, kind of like Erasure, Devo, Depeche Mode, good pop 80s sounds with lots of synthesizers, and also like good old hip hop like Run DMC, LL Cool J, Beastie Boys, Tribe Called Quest, stuff like that. Kind of mash those together and try to make it a modern sound. Had a lot of mixed reactions to our music. The strongest reaction was people didn't get it. That's the truth. But once people got it, then a lot of people were hooked. The kids who understood that we were just trying to have a good time and have fun regardless of anything else, regardless of social status, regardless of style or anything like that. The people who were able to just let loose and have a good time, their reaction was great and they stuck with us.
We've toured across the country, east and west, north and south, and we've met a lot of other bands, and we are different than the majority of the bands. Yeah. There aren't a lot of bands that are like us, and so those are the things, that's why we stand out.
Yeah, it's been really awesome like being LDS and being in this like genre. It's very rare, you know, and so as we like toured the East Coast and stuff, a lot of people when they found that out, they were just like floored that we liked music and we could play in bands. You know, they thought all LDS people like live on a farm and, you know, are homeschooled. So they liked it, and I think it opened a lot of people's eyes that, you know, maybe Mormons aren't as weird as everyone thinks they are. So I think that was a good influence on a lot of people.
We started the band in Rexburg, Idaho a long time ago. So it has always been really awesome to come back and play in Rexburg because the kids are just ready to get down, have a good time. It's actually pretty unique, Utah and Idaho. No matter what band you talk to in the world, they're gonna tell you that Utah and Idaho rock harder at a show than anywhere else. I'm not joking. Doesn't matter what band. You can talk to Coldplay because people are just ready to let go of their inhibitions and have some fun. So, okay, favorite place to play? It's gotta be either Rexburg, Idaho, or maybe like Logan, Utah. The USU, the school there, has been super good to us.
Definitely Idaho and Utah. That's where the kids just go crazy. We can count on those fans any day of the week, any time of the year. Those shows for sure. And maybe some in Texas, if I remember correctly. But
mine is Utah. Yeah, Provo is by far, I think, the best. Only because the venues are better. So it makes a difference for us. The fans, I think it's a perfect draw between Rexburg and Provo. Both unbelievable. So
yeah.
Rexburg and Provo are the best.
Yeah, I think Rexburg for sure. Like the fans are so hardcore, a little bit more hardcore than Provo. But I went to school in Provo, and so I love like my friends come to the shows in Provo, and so it's fun to see my brother and my cousins and my roommates and stuff come out. It's really cool stuff.
We really learned how to live on the road on our own. This is like a first time for all of us. We haven't been in bands that have done this before. So it was a long time learning to adjust to living with the same people in a van for a long period of time, and it was hard. My sister's in the band, and us two, we think alike, really alike, and so that kind of collides sometimes. But we worked it out, and at times we really love being on the road and on tour more than we do being at home.
It's way less glamorous than everyone thinks it is. It's really fun, and I mean it's a lot easier for dudes than it is for girls, because you sleep on random people's floors. It takes a long time to make any money, even if you do well in this industry right now, the economy and with music in general and the internet. So we never made a lot of money, even though we were pretty successful. So we had to eat fast food all the time, or cheap food, free food. We slept on people's floors, we slept in the van, we slept
in parking lots and truck stops.
Yeah, one time we got sprayed in the middle of the night with industrial
sprinklers.
Twice.
We've been able to do so many cool things because of this band. One time we were in Montana, and that's actually close to here. We've been living in Los Angeles for a couple of years. We were on tour in Montana, and we played a show with another band who one of the guys in the band was a pilot. It's a kid, he's like 22, and we had like a morning off, and so he took us up in a plane, and I got to fly the plane, and it was cool. It's because it was another band we played with. We had never planned this thing or anything. It was just because we both played music that we got to do cool stuff like that. Got to fly a plane in Montana.
I'm like washing myself in the Walmart bathroom and brushing my teeth, and people are just like, you know. And we look funny too compared to the regular U.S. citizen. And
we were going to school at BYU, Idaho. We were kids that lived a life different than most people who are in bands that tour and stuff, and that became part of the identity of Love You Long Time. Wherever we toured, it was because of the connection through our church and our religion that we were able to build a fan base in other places.
But it's also really fun because you meet a lot of cool people, and it's cool to see the hospitality of people and the people that take us in. It's awesome. We've made so many friends just touring, and it's been super fun and hard at the same time. There's good things and bad things. So.
It has been difficult at times to continue to be spiritual on the road, but we always go to church with us. We always go to church when we're on tour, and we have been to a few different temples in different states and stuff. Our drummer Liam is not LDS, but has been so supportive and respectful of the way that we live, and we bring him to church with us every time he comes. He's a really good sport about it and stuff. And church families we have a number of families in just about every city in this whole country that are LDS that let us stay at their place just because we've made connections through the church. We're coming through town, they feed us, they let us stay at their place.